welcome back to another video. Okay, so before I get into the rest of the video, there's just a few things I'm going to clarify so the rest of the video makes sense. So as you saw by the title, I'm prepping for the upcoming semester, fall 2022, and I just really want to explain my situation for next semester. Essentially what's happening, it's a little different, but next semester, fall 2022, I'm going to be studying abroad. It's going to be super fun, but it just means that my semester is going to look a little different than normal. And some things are gonna look a little weird and different in this video, so I just wanted to explain that now. So to talk about my program a little more, I'm going to be studying abroad in Italy, specifically in the city of Bologna, and my program is a full immersion program, which means I'm going to be taking classes at the University of Bologna. So they're all gonna be in Italian. I'm an Italian minor, actually. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that on here. So I do actually speak some Italian, enough to take classes at the University of Bologna at least. You'll see as I'm showing you my Notion setup later. For example, my entire Notion is going to be in Italian because pretty much all of my classes next semester are going to be in Italian. So that will explain that. And also, I don't actually pick my classes until I get there. My Notion's pretty empty is what I'm saying, because I know less than half of my classes for next semester. So I don't have as many school supplies I bought for this semester because, to be honest, I don't need as much and I can't bring as much with me. I mean, also you get to a certain point where you just don't need to buy many school supplies anymore. All you really need is a notebook, maybe some pens. You do just get to a point where you've accumulated enough school supplies. I bought a lot my freshman year and sophomore year. Now that it's my junior year, I just don't need many school supplies anymore. I feel like that happens to everyone. I don't need just wanted to clarify that so no one's confused before we get into the video. But also that means we're gonna have some really cool study abroad content coming. I am so excited, and I'm so excited to film all of the study abroad stuff for you guys. But yeah, let's continue on with the video of prepping for that upcoming semester. Okay, so now I'm going to be showing you my school supplies. First, I just got this 5-star college ruled notebook, the typical one with the pockets. I just think you're always going to need a couple of notebooks. And then I also got this really cute, kind of smaller one. I think this is just the Target brand one, but this one always has really cute designs, so I thought that was super adorable. I also grabbed some index cards. These are really great, making flashcards and stuff. If I have to do that, thought it would be useful. So I really like this colorful pack. It's just the Target brand. And Post-it notes. Post-it notes are always so useful to just stick everywhere, and I thought this was a really pretty color. And then finally, I got a new pencil pouch. Mine is good, but just a little too small, and I'm gonna have to bring a lot of stuff, so I thought maybe I'll upgrade to a little bit of a bigger one, and I thought this one was cute and the perfect size. Hello again. So right now we are going to go over my Notion. So I'm really excited about this semester because I have used Notion for things in the past, such as my content creation work or my job, but I've never used it for school before, so I'm really excited to start using it this semester and to show you guys. So here's a little general overview of my school Notion page as of now, and now I'll kind of explain things a little more in depth. So up here you can get these cute little GIF animations. So I have these little pixel arts. This is a little cabin with rain. I thought that was so cute, and this one's a little plant. For all of my Notion pages, I kind of choose a theme to go by for the aesthetics. So this one I made plant theme, as you'll see, so everything's kind of green and little plant emojis and stuff like that. Yeah, just to kind of make it look a little more aesthetically pleasing. So here it's labeled fall 2022, and then here we have scuola, which means school. So this little section is all of my academic stuff. Corsi, here's my courses. This is a little cute picture of a girl studying. Here I have a little to-do list. So I'm not in Bologna yet. The semester hasn't officially started, so right now my to-do list is just arrive in Bologna, because I guess that's all I have to do right now. But here for my courses, I'm going to be taking 5 courses in total, and then this section right here, compiti, is my homework. So this is where I can organize all my homework. but I'll start off. So I kind of mentioned before, but I don't have all of my classes fully figured out yet. The only classes I know, I'm required to take an Italian class, just Italian language, and then I'm also required to take either this cinema class or a history class. And I thought the cinema class seemed more fun in my opinion, although this might change to the history class, but I kind of would prefer to take the cinema one. So anyway, I just had these two set up, and then these next three, I just labeled them 3, 4, 5 as placeholders for now until I pick my classes and actually have a name to title them. But something I've always done is color code my classes. So Italian, always been red. I don't know why, but I've always been Italian red. This will be my 5th semester of taking an Italian class, and I've always had Italian be red for whatever reason. So Italian is still going to be red, and then I made my cinema class blue, and then I'll probably have like green, yellow, purple, something else. And then what I do is whenever I write down my to-do list, so I do have a little to-do list here, but I also like to physically write down my to-do lists in my bullet journal, or on these cute little to-do list sheets I have. So I always write down any work I have for a specific class in that color. Helps me stay organized. I just like doing that. So I'll kind of show you what these courses look like. So I'll just use the Italian one for example. So you open it up, and here I have the schedule. So I don't have my schedule for all of my classes, so it's just Italian. I made it red, and these are the times. Honestly, this is also subject to change because there's actually 2 sections of the Italian class, and I don't know which one I'm going to be taking yet, so this might change, to be honest. This is definitely a work in progress Notion, but I'll add more to it when I need to when I get there, but this is kind of the basis for now. Anyway, here's where I have the syllabus. I don't actually have the syllabus entered on this one, but I do have the syllabus in the cinema one. Here we go. There's the syllabus, and I'll get around to it. I'll enter it in this one. I'll probably do that now. So that's just where I keep the syllabus, because as you know, the syllabus has tons of relevant information, so it's handy to just keep that. I always keep the syllabus on me, like somewhere super accessible, where I'm taking my notes. Either I print it out, or I put it in like a Google Doc, or sometimes I use Notability. I always put this syllabus somewhere that's easily accessible, because you're going to need to refer back to it all the time. And then here I have appunti, which means notes. So this is where I'll be taking my notes for any class. So I put this one down as an example. My first Italian class is on September 5th, 2022. So I can just write down the date. So basically it'll look like every time I have a new class and I want to take notes, I'll just press new, enter in the dates. What's today? August 20th. So 8/20/2022. And then, I can just take my notes, blah, 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 blah. And then down here, I have compiti, which is homework, so I can enter any of my homework. But what's really cool about the compiti section is, if I had this homework section down here. So this is the same thing. Basically here, I can enter whatever homework I have. So like, just a project, and then tags. So I can do cinema. This is for my cinema class. And then the date it's due this date. Okay, great. And then I just enter that down, and this is just how I'll be able to like organize any homework and assignments I have. But then what's really cool about this is that if I come here, so you saw in this one, I have one Italian presentation and one cinema class project. But then if I go to Italian, it will only show me the Italian one. And then if I go to the cinema class, it will only show me the cinema class one. So if I'm in my cinema class, I'm like taking notes, and they're like, oh, by the way, you have this essay or something due. Essay. It'll automatically tag it as cinema. Let's do then. And then if I want to look at like all the homework I have, there we go. There's that essay I do. So I'll delete these now because these are completely made up projects. Anyway, so that's just a fun little thing and just a fun little feature of Notion. And it's just a fun little way to organize everything. Okay, so that's basically it for the course section. Not too much going on here because I haven't even started the courses or anything, but I made, it's pretty simple. And then again, here's the to-do list. I do actually have a bullet journal. And I do like kind of making to-do lists in my bullet journal to organize that, but I think this is still like useful. Like if I just want to quickly jot down a little to-do or something, I can have that right here. I always put a little to-do list on like all of my Notion pages. And moving along down here, I have this little study playlist I made with a few of my favorite like calm study song. I just thought this was like a cute little touch. It makes it look pretty. And then like I'll obviously have this page open whenever I'm doing any sort of studying or work, so then I can just play this playlist right from here, which is super nice. And then this section, Vita, is life. I'll probably add a little bit more to it. Right now, all I have is my budget and my viaggiare or travel page. So the budget is super simple. To be honest, I don't really have anything here because I have not arrived in Bologna yet and I have not gotten any expenses or earned any money or anything since, but this is super easy. Basically, you type in the expense, so like lunch and the amount, say it was $20, do minus 20, and then I made tags, so rent is 1, food, and then travels, that's food. And there you go. And then you have like the average, so that's like how much, and I'm like negative 20 or whatever. And then if it was plus, like I will have a job, so I can be like, I don't know, paycheck, and then I got paid $100, and then I should add something for paycheck. Let's make another tag, paycheck. I can add paycheck, and there we go. So now that's how much like I've earned versus spent. So that's just a good way to like track that as well. And then here I have my travel. So right here I have the calendar, so I can kind of just look at the calendar, but I also have places I want to go and things to do in Bologna. I only have the Due Torri in there, but it's the Due Torri. Let me change that. The Due Torri, but there's other things I want to do. I just need to add to this list. And then this is places I want to travel. So these are mainly just places in Italy I want to go to. Oh, I meant to add Pisa to the list. I want to go to Pisa as well. And here's just like a list of a bunch of different places I want to go to. Hopefully I'll get to all of them. And then I can just check them off like, oh, I went to Naples, I went there, or oh, I went to Trento, you know, I went there. So that's just a little travel thing I have there. And then this obviously is the calendar. I have the main calendar at the bottom here as well. But I just added the calendar here as well, so I can kind of be like, all right, well, oh, I have something this weekend, but I'm free the next weekend, so I can go and plan it out. And like I want to like plan all my travel things and have them listed in the calendar just to make sure I'm like organized and know what I'm doing. And then yeah, the calendar is just down here as well. So I'm leaving in 2 weeks. Oh my god. Oh wait, no, like 1 week. I'm leaving in like 1 week. So anyway, so this is what's happening the first week when I arrive. My flight is on the 28th, and then I'm arriving on the 29th. It's like an overnight flight. And then I'm staying in a hotel these 3 nights, and then I move into my apartment on September 1st. And then I think I have my first day of class. Yeah, my first day of class is that next Monday. So then I just tagged everything. So right now the 3 tags I have are travel. So if I'm going anywhere, I can add that in and then add the travel tag. Like this Sunday, I go to Rome and then tag it as travel. So then I can see what it is. Say this day, okay, I'm going out to lunch. Then I can just tag it as life because I don't know, really general. And then I can also add in any school things like first day of class, and then, oh, I have a big exam, like exam. Ooh. Tag it as school. This is a really basic calendar feature, but I don't know, I don't think you need anything complicated when it comes to a calendar. I can just add in everything, every big event that's going on, just so I have it all here on a nice calendar, and then I can just organize it by the different, I don't know, these 3 categories I made for it. All right, you guys, that is the basic overview of my Notion page for the upcoming fall semester. I hope you guys liked this. That is all. Thank you so much, you guys.